I clearly remember a time when I was stuck in a terrible traffic jam, and it was one of the most stressful experiences I have ever had. This happened last year when I had an important job interview scheduled in the city. Since I wanted to make a good impression, I'd planned everything carefully the night before. I ironed my clothes, prepared my documents, and even mapped out my route to ensure I would arrive on time. I left my house early, thinking I had plenty of time to reach the location. However, little did I know that the journey would turn into a nightmare. As soon as I got onto the main road, I noticed that the traffic was unusually heavy. At first, I assumed it was just the usual morning rush, but after a few minutes, the cars barely moved an inch. I started to feel uneasy and turned on the radio to check the traffic updates. That's when I learned that a major accident had occurred just a few kilometers ahead, blocking multiple lanes and causing a severe jam. At that moment, I realized I was in trouble. I kept looking at my watch, feeling increasingly anxious. With every passing minute, my chances of reaching the interview on time were slipping away. I tried using my phone to find an alternate route, but unfortunately, I was stuck in the middle lane with no easy way to exit the road. To make matters worse, the weather was hot, and the air conditioning in my car wasn't working properly, making me feel even more frustrated. I considered calling the interviewer to inform them about the situation, but I hesitated because I didn't want to seem unprofessional. Instead, I tried to stay calm by listening to music and checking emails on my phone, but deep down, I was worried about the impression I would make if I arrived late. After nearly an hour of waiting in the jam, the traffic finally started moving again. As soon as I had the chance, I accelerated and rushed to my destination. Unfortunately, despite my best efforts, I arrived about 20 minutes late. I apologized to the interviewer and explained what had happened. While they were understanding, I could sense that it had affected my overall impression. This experience taught me a valuable lesson about time management and preparation. Now, whenever I have an important appointment, I make sure to check traffic updates beforehand, leave much earlier than necessary, and even have a backup route in mind. It was a frustrating experience, but in the end, it helped me become more responsible and better prepared for unexpected situations.